Earl Henderson, Primordial Defense. Thank you for watching. I have another Monday quarterback video for you. This video comes from Police Activity on YouTube. If you have not already, head on over to Police Activity on YouTube and subscribe to their channel. Lots of great content. I'm going to play the entirety of this video, and then I'll go back and talk about things that I think were done right and or done wrong. Without further ado, here we go.
You just have to be one of these.
It's not.
Just enter the back. We don't have enough to really go anywhere right now, right? Hello? Hey, it's the police.
Why is it the police?
We're just trying to check on someone. Can you open the door? We just need to talk to you real fast.
No, I cannot open the door.
What's your name?
What is your name? Why do you have a riot sheet?
Sergeant Nelson.
Why do you have a riot sheet? Why you got a riot sheet?
We're just trying to see what's going on tonight.
Door, man.
Huh?
Get away from my door.
Well, are you in need of any assistance or anything?
Nah, back up, because I want to actually talk to y'all.
Okay, that's fine.
Talk to y'all, so back up. I really want to talk to y'all, so back up.
Alright, you can talk to me. What's up?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Can I see? Huh?
Who's
Can you come out here and talk
No,
to
I
me?
cannot talk to y'all. Who's
I'm sorry?
Who's
Alright.
Who's coming up to my door talking about Who's coming up to my door talking about that?
I'm like 3010 now.
Who's coming up to my door talking about that?
Where,
Who's knocking on my door?
Where-
Why that jump me out here?
We're number
This bitch in the pink talking about the people jump me coming across the street, got niggas
Sir.
with guns on me. Don't shoot him with a riot shield.
Hold on
Don't
a second. What's going on tonight?
I don't know what's going on with you. Who's that bitch in the
Can you
pink?
hold on for a second?
Who's that bitch in the Don't hold on for this. There's 15 niggas here. You telling me to hold
Yeah,
on.
we're making
That
contact
bitch in the
with,
pink and everybody jumping all around here, all around here. Where that bitch in the pink?
3010
Where that bitch in the pink at?
Sir,
Where that bitch in the pink at?
what's going on? Can
Where
we
that
come
bitch in the pink at?
What pink?
Can we come
Where that
in?
bitch in the pink at?
You mind if we come in and just
No,
talk to
no,
you?
you cannot come in.
Okay.
No, you cannot come in.
So what's going
No,
on?
you cannot come in. I said, who's that bitch in the pink at? Don't act fucking stupid. Don't do it.
Sir,
Don't act fucking stupid.
Sir.
Don't act stupid.
Sir.
Don't.
stop.
Who's where that bitch in the pink at?
3010. Definitely mental health consumer. Couldn't see inside. And he went back inside and slammed the door after yelling something about.
She right more, yeah, you can go suck a dick.
So we can't confirm any of this, right? It's just not sure at this point. Yo! Shots fired! We have a suspect down. Clear it! Clear the room!
Get the board to this location.
3070, shots fired. One suspect down. We need the ambulance.
Right now.
Now, one suspect down. Clear their apartment. Get him. Police!
Police. Anybody have a ticket? Get.
Start the fire department right now. We got multiple gunshots. No officers injured. Suspect is down. Multiple to the chest. Grab a tech kit. Hey, run to the car and get a tech kit.
Tech kit. Anybody have a tech kit on?
Who has gloves? God damn it. All officers okay. Multiple shots fired. Is anyone else hit?
What about?
Hit with what?
My man, talk to me.
See if you can put pressure on him.
Should be on phone waiting for the board.
What's that? Shit, it's an air rifle. Fuck. God damn it.
Who's hit?
Who's hit? Anyone?
I'm fine. I think this might be an air.
It's an air gun. Look at the back. We're attempting to give hold pressure on the wound. Holding what we got at this point. Who's hit?
Everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. Sorry. Take it easy. All right. Step back. Step back. Step back. Relax. Relax. Sorry. Take a deep breath.
I know, I got it.
Don't worry. I got you. Sorry.
I got it. Probably. Hey, hold pressure. See if we get a tech kit up here. See if we have any chest seals. No one else no one transmit right now, alright? Just hold it what we got.
No, we got somebody bleeding.
Who's bleeding?
Who's bleeding?
No, whose blood is this? What happened?
He apparently got when they took him down, they took my
What?
car.
An officer?
Damn it.
Yes.
What happened? An officer got
Hey, hold the person down there. Hold the person down there. This is not over.
Secure the whole building right now.
Secure the building. Go down, secure the building. Go
I thought
down.
we said everyone was okay.
I think it was the guy in the court. Good job, man.
It was an outright officer. I don't know.
Huh? He came out with this. He came out a third time. Huh? He's inside. They're holding pressure on his chest. Do we have a tech kit? See if we can help. See if we can do anything here. Get a seal. Who shot? Who was it? Me.
He was
Where's the officer hit? Where is he hit? Huh? Man. Secure this. Don't let anything happen. Me.
Okay. Take him.
I'm going
Turn the
outside.
camera off. You alright?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so go ahead and drop that volume and go back into it. Alright, so they get this call of a dude who's potentially walking around with a rifle. They get up here to make contact with them. Now, we have one guy with a shield, and the rest don't have any shields. We do have one person that I did see with a rifle who made entry into the building, but I'm not sure if there was someone else with a rifle or not. See if I can find simple freeze frame, but it doesn't look like I'll be able to. So yeah, here's the one person with a rifle. So everyone else has handguns, one person has a rifle. So that's one of my rants right there, is if you're going to a call where there is a gun and the potential for gunplay, you want to bring a rifle. Rifles stop fights faster than pistols. So at least one person brought a rifle. I would have liked to have seen other people bring rifles, but at least there was one rifle there. The guy with the shield comes in and he ends up taking probably one of the worst positions, I think, for them to take. He decides to get on this side of the door with the shield, and I don't think that's the greatest positioning for him. This landing up here, so this is his door. If he comes out, there's only two ways. There's only really one direction to go, and that's coming towards the camera, and that's either coming on this landing right here or going down the stairs. So you can either come this direction and go straight or come this direction and go downwards. So I think that the shield being over here where this guy in the yellow is would have been a greater positioning for it. or perhaps kind of more here in the center. Get some people maybe off the stairs. At least have one person down the bottom of the stairs in case he were to come out and try to go down the stairs. You'd have someone down there at the bottom to stop him. But everyone else away from this falling hazard and up here in the flat spot at an angle to the door instead of course, right up on top of it. And the shield, like I said, right about in here. If not right in here, I think would have been a better placement for it. The guy is obviously belligerent. He is uncooperative. They first initially have to talk to him and yell at him through the door. He comes out. He's confrontational. He's acting aggressive. Just not acting reasonable at all. He decides to...
Sir, stop.
Don't act fucking stupid. Don't do it. Don't act fucking stupid. Don't do it.
So at this point, for this whole, let's see here, for this whole 2 minutes of interaction with this guy, especially with him being outside his door like this there's obviously something wrong with him. And at this point, I would say that they would have enough to just go ahead and snatch him away from the door right there and go ahead and detain him for the possibility of charging him with something like disorderly conduct, the way he's acting. And then maybe even, it could be a stretch for menacing, but definitely disorderly conduct, I would say for sure, is something that can get him on. He's no longer inside his house. He's outside of it. So he's in public area. I think this would have been a good opportunity to just go ahead and grab him and detain him for the possibility of charging him with disorderly conduct. But of course, this video is in DC, so probably, that kind of thought is not going to be well received there. And I would say that's probably why these officers have kind of stalled so much at this point and haven't really done much of anything or taken a more authoritative stance, just kind of standing there, taking this dude's bullshit. He disappears into the room ever so briefly, and then I don't know what second point is at, but he secures the door, and then he opens it very briefly, yells at an obscenity for someone to...
You can go suck a dick.
Yells that obscenity and puts his head back in there. And he decides to pull the dumbest move ever and step out of his apartment with what appears to be a rifle. This officer right here with his back against the wall and being in this direction towards these officers, this is bad crossfire. That's why I said he was not in a very good position, probably one of the worst positions of all. This officer here, he gets shot. It looks like this guy tried to rush in and grab the rifle. Obviously, it did not work, and he got shot in the hand during the process. And he takes off running down the stairs. Now, when I first saw this, I thought this guy was just, running away from the fight. And I wasn't a big fan. But you have to watch the video multiple times and read news articles or any releases or reports that come along with it to get a better understanding of what's going on. This officer gets shot in the hand and he takes off. These others, of course, stay there and deal with the fight.
We have a suspect down. Clear, 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 clear.
So this guy has a shield that could be used to go inside the structure to go clear the structure, but yet he doesn't go. He's not the first one to stack up and go in. So that's another issue that I take with is
Clear,
I
clear,
mean,
clear.
what better tool to take into an unknown structure than a freaking shield? But yet it stays out here in the hallway being unused while everyone else goes in.
Clear! Clear it! Clear the room! Clear the room!
Get the board to its location.
There's some hesitation at the doorway here.
Clear! 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 Clear it! Clear the room! Clear the room!
Get the board to its location.
30-70 shots fired. One suspect down. We need the ambulance.
Right now.
Now. One suspect down. Clear the apartment.
So they've yelled to clear multiple times, and that was a long time frame to be standing right here in this doorway. Not a big fan of standing in doorways where the fatal funnel is.
Get him.
They finally make entry and do a safety sweep, clearing things out.
Anybody have a ticket? I have a ticket.
Police! Clear the apartment.
Now, as we can see, daylight's coming through the windows, right? These are obviously, most of these are obviously daytime officers. However, this officer with the camera
Police!
does not have a weapon-mounted light.
Clear the apartment. Get him. Police!
And it's try to pause it at that right
the
moment
apartment.
to get a good freeze frame. Sometimes it's just possible to get that good freeze frame. I'll just have to freeze it from right here. So there's an absence of a weapon-mounted light, but yet it's daylight out. So this is a kind of an issue with people who work during the day. They tend to think that they don't need a weapon-mounted light on their gun, and I think that's a bad mindset to have, because just because you work daytime doesn't mean that you couldn't find yourself in a structure with no lights turned on, or maybe be in a basement, other subterranean type of environment where there's no windows, no way for sunlight to get down there, and you need artificial light. So he's already at a disadvantage in a fight with a pistol caliber weapon, and now he's further putting himself at further disadvantage by having to maintain a one-handed grip on this pistol while he pulls out a flashlight to be able to illuminate potential targets. This is where weapon-mounted lights really shine, pun intended. Weapon-mounted lights allow you to keep a great two-handed grip on your gun. More points of contact on the weapon, the better. And it allows you to see what you're shooting, or you can search with it. So, if you work daytime, do you need a weapon-mounted light? Absolutely.
Start the fire department right now. We got multiple gunshots. No officers injured. Suspect is down. Multiple.
So this is also where I've talked before about wanting to see a paradigm shift in how radio communications are handled in these situations.
Clear it! Clear the room! Clear the room!
Get the board to its location.
30-70 shots fired. One suspect down.
So this guy is in the middle of trying to make entry in this building, and he is also trying to talk on the radio. I think that in this type of scenario, it would be best if a person who's remaining out on the walkway would be the one to take over radio communications, advising, hey, shots been fired, we need blah, 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 blah. While these people can stay task focused on clearing the structure and not having to worry about trying to talk on the radio. So identifying a person as the radio man, the radio operator, the communicator, whatever kind of terminology you want to come up with, the function of someone manning the radio and taking care of communications right there on the spot, so it allows everyone else to be more task focused. I think that's needed.
We need the ambulance now. One suspect down. Clear the apartment. Get him. Police!
Police! Anybody have a ticket? I have a ticket.
Start the fire department right now. We got multiple gunshots. No officers injured. Suspect is
Still
down.
talking on the radio.
Bullet to the chest.
He's still inside this house.
Grab a tech kit. Hey, run to the car. You got a tech kit.
Tech kit.
Grab a tech kit. Hey, run to the car. You got a tech kit.
Tech kit.
Run to the car and get. I don't know what he's saying. I don't think he's saying med kit. Sounds like he's saying Ted kit. I'm not really sure what he's saying, but I'm pretty positive that he's referring to some type of medical kit. And there comes my rant about medical gear. If you're going to be carrying tools on you to induce trauma, you should also carry the tools to reduce trauma. If you carry a gun for protection, you carry a gun for work, then that means you have the potential of being involved in a gun fight. Gunfight means bullets are flying around and can go into people and cause serious physical injuries. You could be shot, your partner or your loved one could be shot, and if you're lucky, you don't get shot, but you shoot the bad guy and save your life. But you still need to tend to the bad guy who's been injured. When they are what looks like maybe 3 or 4 flights of stairs up in an apartment complex and their car is all the way down in the parking lot, that is a lot of time that's going to take for someone to run down all those stairs, go run out to the car, search through the trunk, grab the kit, grab it, run it all the way back up the stairs and back to them. That takes too damn long. It is very easy to carry some basic medical gear on your person. I personally carry a medical ankle holster, and this medical ankle holster I wear virtually every single day, and it has a blowout kit in it, a pocket VOC, ventilated operator kit. It's got the H bandage. It's got the compressed gauze in there. It's got gloves, duct tape, nasopharyngeal airway, decompression needle, and then of course I've got a CPR mask in there, some gloves, and a couple other things. And this goes around my ankle, and you can't tell that I'm wearing a medical ankle holster. Now, if I wore skinny jeans, you would definitely be able to tell. But if you can carry an ankle gun on one ankle, then you can carry a medical kit on the other ankle. This officer obviously looked like he was using an outside vest carrier. So he should also have the real estate to be able to put a medical kit on his vest and have it there. He does not appear as though he has any gloves to be able to put on. He's searching for gloves. The rest of these people are, this guy right here is scrambling around trying to find gloves. These people are scrambling trying to find gloves.
All officers okay.
One does find them, and
Multiple
he's
shots fired.
finally able to get in and do something.
Is anyone
This guy, he doesn't have any gloves, it don't look like. So not all of them are prepared to deal with medical emergencies.
See if you can put pressure on him. Put pressure on him.
And that's an issue. So, in this kind of profession, there's always the possibility of dealing with some type of bodily fluid, and you need to have the proper equipment when dealing with people who are covered in bodily fluid. You need to have the proper personal protective equipment. And when people have made such bad decisions in their life that require multiple police to show up armed, not just armed police, but police to show up with their guns out and be pointing at you, then chances are that person has also made other poor decisions in their life, and they could have some type of disease in their blood. They could have some type of bloodborne pathogen. So you need to have BSI, bodily substance isolation. You need to have gloves on you at all times. There's glove pouches that can be put on a duty belt. Takes up very minimal room. You can stuff 2 pairs in there, no problem whatsoever. There's really no reason why you shouldn't be able to produce a pair of gloves at moment's notice when you're doing uniformed work like this. But medical gear, you can carry some degree of medical gear on you. Now, are you going to be able to carry an entire first aid kit? Absolutely not. But you are going to be able to carry the minimal equipment to be able to address trauma. Things that have been a proven killer. Extreme hemorrhaging. So a tourniquet, right? A tourniquet is going to help with extreme hemorrhaging of a limb. A leg, someone's been shot in the femoral artery. A tourniquet is going to be able to help mitigate that problem. Compressed gauze for packing a wound. A nasopharyngeal airway for getting an airway established on someone, maintaining an airway. Those are things that they don't take up a whole lot of room, and they can literally go into something that can fit in your pocket. And it doesn't weigh much. It doesn't produce much of a footprint, so to speak. Something very small that you can keep on you. The idea of keeping blowout kits, first aid kits, trauma kits, whatever, in the car, and just that's the only medical gear you have and you keep it in the car, that's a totally wrong mindset. Time is of essence in pre-hospital care. So you got your Platinum 10, that refers to 10 minutes. A person's outcome in trauma, they can have a more higher chance of success when you are able to start providing that pre-hospital care to them within 10 minutes, the Platinum 10. And the golden hour, getting to someone, providing that treatment to them, and getting them into a trauma center within 1 hour, reaching that golden hour objective right there. Those are the things that can determine whether or not a person survives traumatic injuries. So always carry medical on you. Now, they do realize that the rifle that this guy brought out was not an actual real rifle. It was an air rifle, but it looked like a real gun. Now, in the split-second decision like this dude's coming out with something that looks like a real rifle. No one is going to stop to take the time and stare at this thing and see if they can notice any little details about it that would indicate that it is a toy. No one's going to take the time to do that. No one. So, of course, they used deadly physical force when they perceived that this person was coming out with a gun and could potentially cause them serious physical injury or even death. So, nothing wrong on them doing that. If it looks like a duck, it sounds like a duck, then you have to assume that it's going to be a duck, right? Now, at this point, we're about to see at this point, someone's pointing out blood.
No one transmit right now, alright? Just hold at what we got.
No, we got somebody bleeding.
Who's bleeding?
So he's pointing out blood on the ground.
Who's bleeding?
And at this point, they don't know that one of their own has been shot. She kind of informs them that someone's injured. But these guys were right up here in the moment with it. And they didn't even realize that one of their own had been shot. As he comes down the stairs, you look at the floor, you can see the blood trail, blood right there, and then boom, there's a big old bit of it right here on the ground.
Where is he hit? Huh? Man. Secure this, don't let anything happen.
So not much else to say about this video. If you like what you hear and see, go ahead and give me a like and a share. If you have not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more Monday quarterback videos. Earl Henderson, Primordial Defense, thank you for watching.